Hello and welcome to another video on my YouTube channel. My name is Joris and today I am here with the update of our ETF portfolio, and as you can see we are really happy because we cracked the 90k barrier and we have now a portfolio worth of just above 90,000 Swiss francs, which is just amazing. And we received two dividends this month. Once again we received one for our income ETF XYLF on the S&P 500, the cover call ETF from Global X, and we received per share 0.129502 US dollar, and we have 236 shares of XYLF. So in total we received 30.56 US dollar. But once again, this amount that we received this month is again lower than the same month of last year. So yeah, they aren't performing as the year before. Okay, their current price is still lower than the previous year. They are recovering a bit, but really slowly. So that's not what we want to see. But still, the performance is for me still okay. I know why I bought it or why we bought it. It's to generate US dollars in order to be able to buy EMHD more quickly, and also we received the dividend from GLDV, and that's once again US dollar. There we received 151.20 US dollar, so we are getting really close to the 500 US dollar that we need in order to buy once again a package of stocks of EMHD. And we reached that because we received for our 420 shares per share 0.36 US dollar. And once again, that's a little bit less than in the same month of last year. So hopefully by the end of the year they make up for it. Last year they did. So we are just waiting and seeing and buying more every month of GLDV because we need to increase GLDV, the percentage in our portfolio, with about another 10%. So, and that means from 15 to 25%. So currently it's 15% of our portfolio and it needs to go to 25%. And we bought VHYL. It's been a while since we bought VHYL, but yeah, next month they are going to give their biggest dividend. So I thought, okay, GLDV, certainly we are going to buy that, but half of the money of our 900 Swiss francs that we deposit every month is going to go to VHYL. Sadly enough, we could only buy 6 shares at a price of 70.79, and with the cost it came down to 431.24 Swiss francs. So we had a little bit more for GLDV, so there we could buy 15 pieces at a price of 30.55 Swiss francs, and there in total we invested 464.79. So if you put those two together, GLDV and VHYL, we invested just under the 900 Swiss francs that we deposited towards our Swiss quote account. And yeah, that's where we want to be. So we are really happy that it matched this month. Sometimes it's going to be way less, certainly when we buy VHYL, because with a price of 70 Swiss francs or even more when it keeps rising, yeah, it's really hard to always aim around 450 Swiss francs. So then it's good to play around with another stock where you can buy, yeah, one less for a price of 30.55, so that you can more or less reach the value of 900 Swiss francs. And this month we got there really pretty quite close to. And this is the current ETF portfolio state. So you see a lot of green except the currency exchange. So this is going to impact once again our dividend yeah, our dividend prediction for next year or for the coming 12 months. So it's really annoying that the euro is so weak and the US dollar, okay, it's only 0.001 Swiss francs difference, but still it's again red. And yeah, currently we are always in the red area. When it's going to switch, it can go really fast with our dividends. But currently, yeah, our dividends are getting a hit, but our portfolio isn't. As you can see, only EMHD that went down 1.325 US dollar. So that's actually quite a big decrease. And yeah, I don't know why it actually is, because all the rest of the world actually performed quite well. SGPX up 1.38, just like the previous month. VHYL also up 2.14, just like the previous month. GLDV lagging behind a bit, but they also yeah, paid out their dividend of 0.36, so you have to keep that in mind. And LGG up 0.138 and FLXD up almost €1. So all those numbers are in the green. So as you can expect, compared to the last update of the 24th of April, where we had 87,572.31 Swiss francs, and now we added 6 VHYL shares and 15 GLDVs. Now our total worth is 90,165.25 Swiss francs. So we added 2,592.94 Swiss francs in total, but 882.99 of that amount is actually fresh money of the 900 Swiss francs that we contributed. So it's without the costs, this number. So actually our portfolio is up 1,709.95 Swiss francs, or a plus of 1.95%, so almost up 2%. So once again, a strong month, even after the previous month, which was really strong, with a plus of more than 3%. And we also received two dividends. So when you look at those, XYLF up 24.03 Swiss francs, GLDV 119.44 Swiss francs, and if you add these numbers to the 1709.95, you come to a total up of 1853.43 Swiss francs, or a plus from of 2.12%. So once again, more than 2% in 1 month. It's unbelievable how fast it's going. Okay, we had a bad month a couple of months ago, but the past 2 months are just insane, and we are up big time this year already. And the total dollar amount on our Swiss quote account is now $307.70. So that's with the 30.56 and 151.20 added to the previous amount of dollars that we had on our Swiss quote account. So another $200 to go, and we can buy another tranche of EMHD, our emerging market ETF. And normally next month with VHYL, we should be really close, because they pay out a really big dividend always in June, and that's going to be towards the end of June. So normally in the beginning of July, we will buy the new tranche of EMHD, and the total euro amount on our Swiss quote account is still 6.88 euros, because yeah, we didn't receive any dividends in euros. Next month that is going to change, so then this number is going to go up once again. Then we can go to our predicted future dividends, and here you see, yeah, with the conversion rates, which are all in red, even though, yeah, the dollar, it's only 0.001 cent, or dollar, because so 0.1 cent. It has an impact. Even with EMHD, we go to a slightly lower total Swiss francs amount of dividends with 57.45. So there we lose about 20 cents in dividends. And overall, thanks to the fact that we added to GLDV and VHYL, and which gave a positive result for our dividends, but it's just because we added the extra shares, of course. We are slightly in the red, so I put them in orange or orange yellow. So we will receive yearly from now on with the trailing 12 months as the average dividends that we will receive with the new amounts of shares that we have. If we don't add any more to our portfolio, we will receive 3,431.61 Swiss francs. And monthly, this means a monthly average of 285.97 Swiss francs. And in 2025, we received in total 3,141.02 Swiss francs. And so far in 2026, we have received 968.10 Swiss francs. So, yeah, we are not even halfway, and we are already reaching 1,000 Swiss francs. So, that's really nice to see. And then the dividends for June. I know it's always the same. It's all with questions marks, but just look at that. XYLF. It's the first of 5 dividends that we will receive in June, and it needs to be around 0.146321. So if it's not the case, you will see that just like here, the amount of XYLF will be in the red when it's not 1.46321. I think it's going to be 0.132 more or less, but so far it's not on the website of Global X. It used to be way faster, so maybe it's because they are putting out lesser dividends, or I should say premium payouts, that they are hesitating a bit to put the numbers out. But I think they should be just as open as before and post the amounts way sooner, just like before. Then you have LDG. So last year in the same month they paid out 0.3807 euros. That's the highest amount that they pay out. And the other ones, they are about 30 cents lower in the other quarters. So it's the most important quarter for LDG. Then you have FLXD, also the highest amount for the year in this quarter with 0.746 last year, and EMHD $0.3539 last year. So hopefully they will have more or less the same amount this year again. And then VHYL, so we're really close to $0.90 last year. So hopefully they are getting close to that amount again. And then with the amount of shares that we have, we will receive more or less $100 from VHYL. We will also receive from XYLF just $30 once again. And then in the beginning of July, we will receive another dividend of XYLF, once again around $30. And when that is the case, we will buy the tranche of EMHD. And then the overview for this video. So we invested 896.04 Swiss francs, so really close to the 900 Swiss francs. And that's with the cost included, and that's all new money. We had no reinvested dividends this month. I also deposited 200 Swiss francs of my 250 Swiss francs that I put aside for me and me only towards my U portfolio. and you will see my next video. Normally I will make it on Monday and then post it on Monday or on Tuesday morning. And then the future yearly dividend now is 3,431.61 Swiss francs. I put it in yellow orange because it's only a difference of 0.75 Swiss francs. So it's not that big of a difference compared to last month, and that comes down to 6 cents per month lower amount than the previous month. The next goal is still 300 Swiss francs per month. I've been saying this for about 6 months right now, so yeah, you have to bear with me. But if you look at Getquin, so oh yeah, it's always annoying when I open that it's like that. You have to look at it like this. I will put it for 1 year, that you can see that the portfolio here with the annoying taxes announced by Trump, the portfolio went down, of course, but we bought cheaper at the end of this month, in the end of March. So that's really nice of Trump to lower the prices for us. But yeah, most of the time we were always a bit too early to buy, because here we bought too early and then Trump made the stock market dip. Here we were too early and then Trump made the market dip. So here at least it lasted for 1 month, the dip, and it was at the lowest point that we could buy more. But you see that it's getting bigger and bigger, the difference between what we invested and what the worth is of our portfolio. And today the market went down, and luckily we invested 900 Swiss francs, because in the beginning of the day, in fact I can show it you like this. Sometimes it's not that bad that they have a graph like this. So at the beginning of the day we were above 90,000 as well, without the 900 Swiss francs contributed. So if you look at it like this, the market went down actually for us today about with 800, 770, 830 Swiss francs today. So not a great day, but overall the month, that is what counts, and there we are up really nicely. Here it says 1.40%, but yeah, that's always a bit of a difference with the amount that I had with in comparison to Getquin. So yeah, it goes back truly a month, and I had the 24th and now we are the 22nd, so that's where the difference lies, perhaps. But then we can go to the dividends and look at here the amount for 2026. Getquin estimates that we will receive 3,605.32 Swiss francs. So according to Getquin, we already have reached the limit of 3,600 Swiss francs in a year. So that's really nice to see. According to how I do the calculations, we are not there yet. So we are not going to celebrate yet. But when you look at these numbers, even for 2027, we are way above. We are already 158.34 Swiss francs above the limit that we set to reach next of 3,600 Swiss francs. So really nice. And you see that, yeah, everything goes up, and the State Street, so the GLDV that we keep buying month after month after month, it's going to have the biggest rise in dividends next year. So that's really nice to see as well. And yeah, total return, so of all the money that we have, 22,808 is actually from gains and dividends, and okay, it's not completely correct because you know we started in 2016 and then yeah, when we moved to Switzerland after 3 years, we started investing here on our Swiss quote account and started then also selling shares in Belgium and moving the funds to Switzerland. And that was completely finished in 2024. And then we continued with building our portfolio with 900 Swiss francs per month. And this is where we are right now with a total of 90,137 according to Getquin right now. So the past month we have a plus of 2.12% and the total portfolio worth is, yeah, it's a little bit higher here, so about 28 Swiss francs higher than what you just saw on Getquin. But that's because Getquin just continues with calculating, of course. This is with the actual prices on the SIX stock exchange. And our dividend yield is 3.81% right now, so it keeps falling down a bit, but that's a good sign because that means that our portfolio is going up and up and up. The yield on cost is 4.59%, so there we are really good, still more than enough above 4%, which is the aim for our portfolio. So as long as we have a number of around 4% here and above 4% here, the rule of 300 that we use is still applicable, and we know that for every 300 Swiss francs that we contribute, that we can expect to receive every month 1 Swiss francs. And with the yield on own invested money, so without the dividends also counted as cost, we have actually a yield on own invested money of 5.44%. So that's amazing, but that's not really correct, of course, because yeah, the dividend, when you reinvest it, it's your own money as well. So for me, those two numbers are the most important ones. I keep giving this one because some people really like to see that number. But that's it for today. Thank you for watching to this video. See you on the next one. And if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. It helps out the channel enormously. Hitting that like button helps the channel even more. Because yeah, subscribers, I don't have a lot of subscribers. But yeah, we are climbing steadily. So if you want to follow along, hit that subscribe button and see you on the next video on my YouTube channel. Bye.